Man, that gets to me every time. Just to inform you that the contest to guess the angel has been won, and her name is Jen. So, no need to be sending me any more messages with guesses about who that angel is that is in our video. We have a contest winner. Hello, everyone. My name is Lillian Carrier, and welcome to our live informational event Spotlights. We are here to enlighten and empower you. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and we look forward to more extensions coming soon. So this week, we have the one and only Keely, and tonight's question is a deep one. Do you feel, people, here's the question, do you feel that a psychic medium needs to know all realms of things? Do you feel, what is your input on this? Do you feel that psychic mediums need to know how to heal, need to know Reiki, need to know crystals, need to know angels? Do you feel that this is something that a psychic medium should be providing, a whole realm of ideas? Or do you feel that we are all unique and life would be boring if we all offered the same tools? I know for myself, I'm going to bring on the one and only tarot and medium oracle reader, Miss Lady in Blue herself, Keely.
Hey, how are you going? Kia ora. Hello from New Zealand.
So, tough question.
Wow. Yeah, big question.
Introduce yourself, please, so that people know who you are.
Okay. I live in New Zealand, on a small, a regional area of Taranaki in the North Island. Grew up with a lot of spiritual people, and like a lot of the Maori culture was very spiritual. When I was probably started really seeing spiritual energies like ghosts and seeing things clearly, was probably in my 20s and my 30s. I started getting messages through audio, but also through clear sentience, which I just feel, and also I have a clear knowing, so I just know things. So yeah, I thought I was going a bit kukulala, thought I was a bit crazy hearing all these things in my head, but it turned out that I wasn't. And in the last 5 years, it's become a lot more stronger. And my psychic abilities were, really interesting because I was picking up energy from all things around me, everything like that. And then I started getting a lot more in tune with mediumship, which was I was receiving a lot more from spirit and seeing, hearing and feeling from loved ones from over the other side. So yeah, now I'm absolutely loving it. I work from home and want to share my gifts and share my light to the world. So yeah,
So,
doing a lot more lives.
well, you are gifted. You are a beautiful individual. And well, here's the question, people. This has been kind of pending, and I thought, why not bring this topic up online? There are a lot of people kind of saying, you should be doing readings with cards. You should be doing mediumship as well. You should be a Reiki master. You should be able to heal. You should be able to do all these things. You should be able to use crystals. And try this and try that and do this and do that. And I could hear the frustration coming out of Kim and also myself. We are diverse. We all have a talent. I know I took the certified angel practitioner course with, of course, Doreen Virtue, but also with Angel Realms Radio. They had a full course going on there. I learned about crystals. I learned about angels. I learned about Reiki. I learned about angel energy and so on and so forth. But my path, my tools that I use are my cards and, of course, my new crystal ball. But, audience, do you think that just because we do tarot cards or oracle cards that we should be doing everything? Or do you think that life would be boring if we didn't have variety? Kim, what's your take on that? I mean, you
Yeah,
talk to
definitely.
me and people have come to you and said you need to know this, that, and the other thing, or try this and that. Tell us a little bit more about that before you do
Well,
mini readings.
when I first started feeling spiritual and opening up certain things, I must have been about 7 or 8 when I first experienced things at the bottom of my bed, or hearing my name getting called, or people starting to talk and there's nobody there, or and then in coming into my early 20s, think I was seeing forms, spirit forms in the doorway, and I'd go to a place, someone's house, and I'll be like, man, did you just, someone just ran down the hallway, and there's nothing there, and I thought that for me it was like, no, this is crazy, but now, like, becoming a lot more spiritual, I have got a beautiful mentor friend in Australia, and she does all Reiki and energy healing and crystal healing and all that. And I'm like, am I supposed to be doing that? I don't want to do that. And I started questioning myself, am I a healer? But I've studied to become a social worker and a mental health support worker. And another passion of mine is suicide prevention. So, when I start talking about things like that, it's like, well, yeah, you actually are a healer. You're an emotional healer. You might not have to physically touch somebody to heal, but to be able to just sit there and talk to them. And like some days, people come to me for a reading, and that it's more about their emotional support, their mental support. So, they want to hear from people on the other side. They want to hear from loved ones. They want to know that things are going to be okay for their future. So for me, I am healing, but I'm not physically healing. I'm emotionally healing. And I got asked the other day about, when you say, oh, you're a medium, what's that mean? And I say, well, I don't see like I'm seeing you guys here, but I can see in my third eye that there's someone, or feeling that they're standing next to me or talking to me, and they want to pass on a message. And I got told, a couple of weeks back or something, and someone says, oh, you have to prove body of evidence that to prove that you are actually not making this crap out. Like, you're not just rattling off all this, verbal diarrhea and saying, oh, somebody's there because my dad passed away. And, um, I'll sit with a person. They don't have to say anything, and I'll get a message from a loved one or something like that, or a spirit guide or something like that. And I don't even know these people. So how do I prove that I'm good enough to be a psychic medium? And it can be quite frustrating, and it's almost, that whole self-doubt starts coming back again. And, to be diverse, there's so many different tools. Like, yeah, I do oracle cards. I have used tarot, but to me, tarot cards are just cards, and I use crystals for to work with my own healing and myself. I believe in crystal energy. I believe in the earth energy. I believe in the everything around us has energy. But why do I have to know everything about, pick up a crystal? Here's a crystal here, but do I have to prove to, everybody else I know what it is? Yes, I know what it is. It's a black tourmaline. And
Right.
what's its properties? What do I have to do with it? But to me, it's what I want to use from it. Um, I'm going to become the president of a New Plymouth Spiritual Church, and um, everyone in that church who goes along is different. Everyone's different. So, but I don't have to. Why should I have to meet a criteria to become a president? Like I'm unique. I'm who I am. So I just believe that everyone should be encouraged to have special gifts, but we don't have to have all the same ones. It's quite frustrating at times because you get, and it's hard, especially working with other light workers, because egos can get in the way, and that's almost like, well, I'm better than you, you don't do this, and it can be very off-putting. So
No, I
it's like
agree.
you have
I
to,
agree.
you know,
I
you,
agree.
it's so hard, so hard.
I have,
And I've worked with a lot of people who walk around and go, well, what makes you better than me? And I'm like, I'm not better than you. I'm different from you. We're all light workers. So, and my personal mantra, or my personal belief is, people come to you for a reason. If they go to a reader and they get nothing out of them, you know, they might come to you and go, wow, that just totally blew my head. So if we all were the same, we all came out of the same mold, then why would people look for diversity? So,
well,
yeah,
I know that my mother used to say variety is the spice of life. We have
exactly.
Lisa saying it's about what you're comfortable with and passionate about. You don't have to do everything.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
we got from Lee's, no, everyone is different with different gifts, as it should be. Ross is saying, no, they need to do their own thing. And
mm,
certainly I agree with that. Um, you know, just because we go to school and we take math and English and French and science and all the other topics that are in the school doesn't mean that we're going to become masters of all these topics. Some of us are better in English, some of us are better in mathematics. Uh, I
exactly.
think I think we all have the fruit to the spirit, whether it's to use in the cardinal world or in the spiritual world. We all have these gifts and we're all
Yeah,
called to do something different.
yeah,
But the pressure sometimes is there from, other, I don't want to even put a judgment on it, but there's a lot of assumption out there that people in our field and the people in our field approach us and say, you need to know this, and this. And it kind of, takes you off guard and saying, you're underestimating my intelligence because I do know all this. I just don't use it. I know my math. I know my English. I know my French. I know science. I have a social service degree in addictions. And, it's kind of, small-minded to think. I mean, the world is full of diverse people and with different talents. And how boring would life be if we all did the same thing each and every day? Some days I want tomato soup and some days I want macaroni. So that variety is
exactly,
awesome to have. Um,
exactly.
it's not an easy feat. Some people just see us as, tarot readers when we're doing our lives like this, must agree. But there's more to us than just being, these tarot or mediums. There's more to us. There's more aspects to it. Everybody has different sides to them.
Mm,
So, with that being said, I think for the most part, look at this. Exactly. There's 800 different versions of science. Figure
yeah,
that out. And
yeah,
then, you're so right, Lillian. We are all different. Of course we are. I
yeah.
mean, if everyone looked like me, goodness sakes, I wouldn't have any children today or grandchildren. I mean, taking this up a little higher and trying to manifest some joy here. Kim, we love you the way you are, and
And thank
I,
you.
I, and your audience
Yeah.
here love you for the way you are, for the gifts that you
Yeah.
have. They come here
Thank you.
every week to see the Lady in Blue and to get messages that will inspire and motivate and touch their hearts. You do that.
Yeah.
You do that
Yeah.
and you do heal. It's a different way of healing, but to
Mm.
me, it's still healing. We
Oh,
have
definitely.
You mediums have such a difficult job to do by using your gifts to help people without being stressed out about trying to convince skeptics. Just be yourselves, use your gifts in the best way. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful
Thank
comment.
you. Yeah, that's awesome.
So
You
now
know,
that go ahead, Kim. Yeah.
I keep going back to that analogy. I keep using that. I know it's real crazy, but the chocolate cake analogy. There's a chocolate cake, but how did you make it? Did you make it with this way? Did you make it this way? And every chocolate cake has a different taste, but it's still a chocolate cake. So,
With all
like,
yummy, yummy, yummy.
I keep thinking of that stupid analogy. Some people put eggs in, some people are gluten free, some are, lactose intolerant. But, you can still make a chocolate cake, but do you have to follow that recipe? Do you
Hell
have
no.
to follow a certain
Hell.
recipe? I mean,
I'm,
hey, look at me. I'm a big fat chocolate cake. Well,
no,
so
no,
it's
no.
just But everybody, you might want a little piece or you might want a big piece. Or, you know, you can have sugar-free chocolate cake or whatever, but it's still a chocolate cake. And I just think that's what spirituality is all about. We are all different. Yes, we go under, a banner or umbrella or whatever you like to call it. But, you know, I don't I don't
We have
have to put
someone
eggs in my chocolate cake.
we have someone saying it doesn't matter. I'm going to eat it anyway. Yummy chocolate cake.
That's the thing,
Yeah,
you know?
these lives are wonderful. These lives with you are wonderful. People have helped me so much. Thank you from
Yeah,
Christine.
you
And
know, you
it's a
go on
good
the cooking
analogy.
channel and you go on the cooking channel and there's all these people talking about, how to roast a chicken. Well, how many different ways do you roast a chicken or something? But you don't tell that chef, no, that's not how you do it. This is the way you do it.
That's right.
Well, I'm sorry, but he's going to roast a chicken how he wants to roast.
Some people want KFC and some people want it, boiled chicken. What are we doing here? Cootie, 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 cootie. Okay.
But
We love you as you are with your talents. We do.
yeah.
You know,
So
it's not an easy venture.
it's not. It's not.
It's all
It's
about
you know.
expectations. It's all
Yeah.
about people and their expectations. Um,
Yeah.
Again, needing to put our ego aside and try to
Oh,
figure out where they are
yeah.
coming from, where this individual is coming from, where that energy is coming from, and then
Yeah.
thinking of a smart response without offending. Easier said than done, but
Yeah.
I feel strongly that, and I'm sure that the audience that loves you feels the same way. If I want a good tarot reading, I'm going to go to a certain individual. I'm going to, if I want a certain type of shampoo, like Head and Shoulders, because I have dandruff, I'm going to go and get something for dandruff. If I want a
Yeah.
good mediumship, I'm going to go find the best medium there is that my money can buy. And
Exactly.
sincerity, we all have our own preferences, whether that's the type of shampoo we use or the chocolate cake, which you're getting me hungry for, girlfriend. So
Yeah.
the question is, I think that goes inside of us is our own self-confidence. I think we learn this skill. We have a skill that comes naturally to work at
Yeah,
it and be the best that we can be with that skill, using that
exactly.
skill to the betterment of humanity and to the betterment of improving ourselves, lighting the path that way. I am no doctor. I am no nurse.
No,
I am not a firefighter. I'm not a police officer. But they have this one skill and it's used to benefit others. So, really, Kim,
yeah,
whoever, these people who are saying you need to know it all, we know it all. We know our math, we know our English, we know our crystals, we know how to do our mediumship. We just
yeah,
happen to have a stronger strength in one area or another. And your strength is you.
exactly. Yeah,
You. And if people need to know the other stuff, people ask me about Reiki and stuff. I'll say, I do know about it, but there's someone that really specializes in it that I want you to meet.
exactly,
And so
exactly.
up comes Angelic Empowerment International with someone who knows Reiki. Up comes Angelic Empowerment International with someone who knows about crystals. I might know about it, but it doesn't mean
Yeah,
I want to specialize in it or take it as an interest.
exactly, exactly, exactly. Like there's so many. I mean, I love to uh, like put new skills into my toolbox, and you know, these are just tools. I'd love to learn how to do tea leaf readings or a soma readings, or I can see auras. So I'd love to do aura readings. So these are just tools, but it's up to us and spirit what they want us to learn and what they expand our gifts. And yeah, my gift, yeah, maybe I don't physically heal, but as I said, I know personally that I do emotionally and mentally heal. So
Do.
it's just, yeah, I just, for me it was like, okay, um how do I take that, or how do I handle that? And it was like I had to sort of come back away and go, I'm not going to question who I am. I'm not going to question what I do. That's not up to me to do that. It's for me personally is to share my gifts. And if I'm standing in the waiting for my ham at the supermarket and a lady comes up and goes, "How's your day?" and I'll get a message, it's up to me whether I go, by the way, your grandmother's standing next to you. Would you like to know more? Or, I might sort of totally freak them out and they run away and go, oh, that lady's crazy. But, it's well, I could go, well, that's fine.
Absolutely.
You don't have to talk to me again anyway. I'll get my ham and off I go.
Well, now that we've posed this question and it's out there in the universe, maybe
Yeah.
we're going to take a little video break. And when we come back, Kim might have her energy back to empower us and offer us some great mini readings and show off her awesome, awesome skills. So please watch the
Stay
video
with
and
us.
get your questions up for your live mini readings. We'll be right back. We're going to let her have a breath now, okay? And so now that the energy has changed and the angel has cut the cords,
Yay.
are you ready to do a few mini readings and
Yes,
show us?
certainly. Yep,
Ladies
definitely.
and gentlemen, the lady in blue, the one and only, take two, Kim Keely, psychic and tarot, oracle, card reader, and medium. Put up your
Medium.
questions. We are ready to rock and roll with some live mini readings for you. So let's go to the first one. And are you ready to rock and roll now, Kim?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I have Kelly Hudson asking, "Hi, Kim. Can I have a card,
Hello.
please? In regards
Yes,
to my relationships." Ooh la loo la la.
alrighty. I'm using my dragons again. The dragons.
They're so pretty,
So
those cards. I love them.
yeah, they just I don't know, they just really resonate with me. And I went to get my decks the other day, and I went, oh, which one? Oh, yeah, they're the dragons. Alrighty. I got the silver dragon for you, Kelly. I don't know if you can see the little key he's holding. And that's illuminates your potential higher light, access untapped resources. Look into your soul, use higher possibilities. And I don't know if you can see that little key there. Now, I've every time seen this card come up, I always think it unlocks the doors or the potentials that you are facing. And I've said this a couple of times when I've done picked this card, and I feel like it's you have the possibility to unlock your own happiness. So whether your key is on fire, whether your lock is stuck, or you have to, change the lock, these are metaphors in your relationships. But I believe that you have the ability to, as I said, unlock your happiness, unlock your goals and your dreams and what you would like from your relationships. You have the ability to lock it up if you don't want it, if you feel uncomfortable. But I believe the dragon is saying you have all the ability, you have free will to illuminate your potential with higher light. So this dragon's holding the key for you, but it is it's a, how can I call them? The key maker. And you're the key maker. So yeah, go with what feels right. So I'll leave that one for you, Kelly.
All right, Kelly, one up. Ace of Emotion. Ooh la loo. Beautiful, beautiful love cherub going on here. This cherub is announcing that some wonderful new emotional experience is heading your way, Kelly. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter. That's what it's reading, girlfriend. Kelly, your heart is going to flutter, or the current relationship you're in is going to be reawakened. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased. Try opening up your heart. Kelly, the main key word here is open up your heart and trust the process. Open up your heart and trust the process. Looks like love is right in front of you, the opportunity for a wonderful new beginning, new experience for you. If you can, here's the word, trust. I'll leave that with you, Kelly. All right, rocking and rolling, girl. You're looking good now.
Hey,
I love how your energy has shifted there, Kimmy. We love you.
thank you.
We have Kemi Kid. Hello. Would like you
Hello.
to connect. Would you like to connect with all my past relatives? It would provide a lot of closure on trauma. Wow. I don't know about connecting with all of them. We'd have one heck of a party going on here, but perhaps connect with if you could be a little bit more specific on who you're looking to connect with, but let's tune into the energy of the fact that you have been through some sort of trauma for some closure. You're looking for healing in that area. That's what I'm picking up, Kim. Not so much
Yeah,
the relatives, but the hurt that this
the
person has
hurt.
got.
Yeah, I
So
feel
what
like it's almost like a past life trauma that's coming back through this time, and it's quite it's quite strong. So I don't know whether it's triggered the past life or past. It definitely feels like a past life trauma, but this has triggered a lot now. I think you really need, I don't know, this is just my opinion and this is what I'm feeling for you, um, Kimmy. Maybe start writing all this stuff down. I don't know if you have already, but start getting it out, because sometimes when we write or blog or type or something, we got to get it out. Start drawing or something. If we physically start writing or drawing, it's almost like a detox. It starts coming out, and I think that sometimes that helps us heal and to move on. Um, I feel like there's a male energy around this trauma. I don't know if they were quite a family member, but they are associated with your family. And I feel like nothing's been said about it, or you need to have a conversation around it. Even if you can visualize the person that caused this trauma that you're feeling or been through, um, just even if you pretend there's an empty chair in front of you and pretend that person is in front of you, and just let it out, let everything that's happened. And I feel like they'll understand. I feel like it's almost like it's going to be like a big release, and everything's just going to go bleh and come out, and it will just help you through. um Yeah, I got the Source Dragon. It tunes to your infinite. This is the card that I picked up for you. I don't know if you can see. There's an infinity sign on the top, but there's also this. He's holding all his energy in his hand, and it's saying, "Be in the still, be in the silent. Magic can happen. Be in the moment." And I feel like it's almost like you can make all this crap, the stuff that's happened, and you can hold it and you can just go and make it shrink almost to nothing, and then just go and let it go. So maybe try and do that. See how you go.
It's really heavy metal stuff you're asking there, Cami Kid. You are going through a lot, honey. I've got two cards here. Definitely, there's a male and there's a female here. You've been hurt. You've been, I don't know, what do you call being kept and left behind, rejected and depleted, and told that you're not good enough. And the beat goes on, honey. You are really working hard to heal from your past. I've got a beautiful butterfly going on here, and it
Nice.
says healing from the past. Yes, when you're asking about contacting a whole bunch of relatives and what you've been through, you are working on these past issues. And as you heal and work through this, the other side is healing and cheering you on. They want you to heal. Want you to know that there is no time where they are, whether it's here or on earth. There's no such thing as time. Don't know if you can relate to a red rose by any chance from someone who has crossed over, but they're saying there is no time where they are. You are not bothering them. You have every right to be angry and upset at them. And yes, the energy that you do feel that's following you around is them, is that particular energy that you believe it is. So follow that intuition, that person, that energy is asking for you to move forward and to try to heal this so that both of you can move on. They certainly do see you much differently than they did when they were on this earth. And if they knew then what they know now, they would have made a hell of a lot of better choices. You have been
Yeah.
put down, you have been let down, you have been rejected, and the list is endless, honey. Now, remember, these are mini readings, just general readings. If you want something more in depth and to really go into it and be guided, being guided into healing, please contact myself or Kim. The links are provided in the doobly-doo. I'm an angel practitioner, so I not only do mini readings and mediumships, I will help guide you and help you to transform and to release that and to look at those
Yeah.
triggers, honey. So please contact one of us. We will be happy to
Yeah.
help guide you as best we can.
And that's what I mean about we might not physically heal you, but we can try emotionally and mentally heal you. And that's what I was trying to explain. Is Lillian just totally explained it. So yeah, she might not be able to touch you or heal you, but talking to you and being able to be there, that will help. So definitely.
Moving on, Lisa, the one who's been cheering you on all along and wants to eat that chocolate cake no matter how you make it, is asking for a card regarding relationship. And yeah, I'm hungry for chocolate cake now, Lisa, I must say.
I don't know. That's the analogy that they just gave me one day, and I thought, you know what? That's so true. It's so true. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm just sorry. I just picked one and it was not the one that I wanted. So, well, the one that I should. Okay. Green Dragon helps you tune into the secrets of nature. Another key. There's another key. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. It's like the seasons. All relationships are like seasons, and I feel like the green dragon is helping you. It's almost like the spring and coming into the summer. So I feel like relationships are like seasons. We'll go through different types of seasons and relationships. Stop forcing it to grow. I feel like you're pushing and pushing and pushing and trying to make something happen. It will happen. I feel like it's definitely going to happen. But if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, it won't flow. It won't have the flow that it's supposed to have. It's like you plant a seed and you water it and you nurture it, but if you keep overwatering and overwatering and overwatering, it won't grow. It will just die. So I just feel like stop pushing so much. Just take a little bit of a step back or take some time back and just let it flow, let it grow on its own. So I'll leave that with you, Lisa.
Yes, Lisa, I'm on Kim's side. It's force. It's I feel like you're trying to force something to happen. The more you try to force it, the more this person is going to run in the opposite direction. It's not an easy feat. Here I have the five of emotion. There is discontentment going on in the relationship that you're in, and you are in a relationship. Seems to be off and on. This person is asking for your forgiveness, and this card is saying it's an important part of your healing right now to start forgiving yourself, most of all, and those around you for certain mistakes that have happened in the past, and hopefully move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life, this reads, and ask your angels or those you love to help you move through this process as quickly as possible so you can get back on track. This person is really, take a look here, is on bended one knee. And there you are. You are turning your head. You are in distress. You want things to be better. You want things to work. You want to trust. But at the same time, you're wondering, should I turn around and embrace this chance? Should I turn around and forgive and try to move on with the knowledge and understanding that perhaps it can work out? It doesn't mean, because we forgive doesn't mean we need to forget.
No.
There's the absolute difference. But forgiveness for yourself and allowing yourself, that word expectation again, just like that certain people have expectations that we should be doing this and should be doing that and need to do this or need to do that. And just because I'm a medium, I need to do Reiki. Not so.
Yeah.
So it's about the expectation and the hurt that you've felt before. And should I give this another chance? There is discontentment, but relationship wise, Lisa, it can work. And forgiveness, yes. Forget, no hell way, girl. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But moving on, pressing on, and seeing if there is some other options is the key to this relationship working out for you. And what does she have? Every time she talks about the chocolate cake, I want it. You would think I'd have made one by now.
You can buy cake. You can get the packet mix. Just go to the bakery and get one. If you can.
Down here. I don't know about you, girl.
Oh yeah, true.
We're frozen in time here.
You might have to go online and do an online shopping. Make it pre-packed chocolate cake.
Lisa's saying, "Oh my God, I love the two of you so much. Thank you. You're both 100% right. We love you, Lisa.
Yeah,
and
we love you.
Chocolate cake, send some our way.
Maybe go and eat a piece of cake.
Oh my goodness. Right. Moving on. Roz. Hi, Roz. Nice to see you here joining us. Thank you so much for those supportive comments you left earlier. We greatly
thank you, Roz. No, I really appreciate that because you know what it's like. You know what I'm talking about too. So, thank you. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Roz is looking for a connection, and it's not chocolate cake.
Yeah. I got the magenta dragon. It's on fire. He's on fire. Enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom. Wakens your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. Roz, why are you putting the brakes on everything? Why are you stopping? I feel like they're like, look, you're on fire, woman. Get that fire burning. And it's almost like, yeah, I'm on fire, but you're letting everything else get on fire. Well, sometimes you have to burn the old to get through to the new. And it's like, you are on fire, but it's not saying that you're going to burn everybody. You're not going to you're not going to burn yourself out, or you're going to burn everyone else around you. Fire heat does other things. It can warm you. It can illuminate the way. So yeah, you're on fire, lady. Oh, you got to go with it. And Spirit is saying, stop trying to put it out. Stop trying to put this fire out. But don't worry about who you're going to burn. If you do have to burn a few people, well, then they got in your way. So they want you to keep going. Keep going. Stop trying to let your fire dull. Keep your fire burning, Roz.
Gotta unmute myself. Goodness me. Roz, I don't know if you're feeling guilty about someone's death or passing away that you couldn't do more to help. But this individual is reaching out their hands, and I don't know if you have any birds hanging around you, but definitely if you're seeing birds, especially crows or ravens, please know this is your loved ones sending signals to you and trying to ignite your passion for sure. You have nothing to feel guilty about. You may have had to make decisions with regards to this individual's death, or you couldn't be there when they passed away, or you couldn't fix what was happening. You couldn't heal the person. You couldn't prevent the death. You couldn't be there when they passed away, or you just feel like you just couldn't do enough. This energy, this spirit is saying you've done everything you possibly can do. And if you feel that you've done wrong in the past to this person, or that you've done something to hurt them, they're saying, don't worry about this, okay? Let that chill go. When you were that way, you were that way. And they see the point of view where you're coming from. They most certainly see you in a different aspect and in a different light. So please let go of that guilt. Let go of it. You have nothing to feel guilty about. You've done everything you possibly could do for this individual. Their death was painless. It didn't hurt them at all. It was just like a little pinch and poof, gone, last breath kind of thing. Okay? So I'm going to leave that with you, and that's some pretty heavy mediumship, I'm telling you.
Keep an eye out for fantail, Roz. You'll see a fantail soon.
I have. Hi, how are you? Any cards for me, Alin?
Yeah, sure. All of a sudden, I got a tickle in my throat, so I don't know if you're having problems with your communication, because I got a real tickle in my throat, and I was like I have to cough to make this tickle go away. So I don't know if you. It's not. I'm not a doctor, but to me, when I get a tickle, it's almost about communication, not being able to speak your truth. So, um, yeah, I feel like you've got to start speaking your truth, or saying, um, not an aggressive way, but just say, sometimes you got to say no, or I don't feel comfortable with that. So I just, yeah, that's what I feel about when I get a tickle, and you sort of go, or because it's like you can't get what your words out. I got Archangel Gabriel's dragon. This is a gorgeous card. I don't know if you can see the dragon. He's got a diamond in his heart, in his chest, and then there's this light illuminating, and it brings purification. Self discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Lillian knows a lot more about the archangels, but I feel like this one is like, let your voice, let your who you are shine. Like, don't let people like feel like you can't speak. See how he's holding this beautiful light, shining light. So speak your truth, and stand up. Like, if you don't feel comfortable with something, speak it, bring it out. So, because I've said that, the tickle's gone. So yeah,
Very
so I'll leave
nice.
that with you.
I'll leave that with you as well, Ellen. Roz says there was a bird in her house last week.
Wow,
Uh,
fantail.
Tail
Wow,
was Kim, who wouldn't leave my son's room.
comes room.
That's so sweet. Um,
Yeah,
we kind of skipped
wow.
this person here. Let's go for it. Kevin, can I have a
Hello,
card?
Kevin. Yes, certainly. Have you just had, I don't know if you can, but are you having trouble with, if you got glasses, I don't know if you're having trouble with your vision. I feel like they're telling me you need to sort out your glasses. So I don't know whether you're having headaches, or you're having have problems with your vision or something, but all of a sudden I couldn't read the screen, and I can see it quite clear. But all of a sudden I felt, when I was tuning into your energy, that I couldn't read the screen. So I don't know if you're having issues with your vision at the moment. So I would say keep an eye out, or go and get it tested, or change your glasses, or if you're not wearing glasses, maybe go and look at getting some, getting your eyes tested. So I got the golden orange dragon. It expands your light of ascension. Be peaceful, warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. But see how there's books floating around? That's what I feel like. Why I can't, like, the pages are falling out, and I feel like that's around your vision. You can't, maybe you can't read close up, or you might need glasses to read. So that's what I'm feeling from that card, that, like his pages floating around. It's almost like frustration. Can't see the pages. So maybe just get your eyes, see if you can. It'll take the headaches away too.
Interesting to find out if that's so.
Yeah.
Kevin, key, so many cards going on here. Key 4, number 4 is a numerology message about the angels being with you, spirit being with you, you're being guided, you're being watched over, loved for, and cared. Now, organization is the key to this card, and it reads that your plans are on target, which is awesome. And everything is going to flow much more smoothly for you, Kevin, if you add just a touch of organization and a jazz of discipline into the methods that you're already using. The key to your success, Kevin, is going to be allowing yourself to be creative and to use your creativity alongside logic. Okay, so try to be open to asking for some help. You are a very intellectual person and you would make a fantastic mentor. And if you are looking for guidance, this card is suggesting to get a mentor to help you put things in order. So you write them down to today's to-do list, what I'm going to get done today, and so on and so forth. You'll see that this gentleman here is sitting at the table, ready to write down what it is he needs to get done, and then pouncing on that, doing one thing at a time on the list. So getting it organized and in order is the key to your success, Kevin.
Yeah, look at that. Look, the
Yeah,
books.
wow.
See? So it backs up what you were saying, Lillian.
All right, Kimmy, it's time for you to talk about how people can find you and what kind of services you offer.
Yeah, certainly. I'm on Facebook, so Kim Keely, or Kim's Spiritual Mediumship Readings on Facebook, on the doobly doo down the bottom. Um, I can do face-to-face readings if you're in Taranaki. I can do internet readings like via what we're doing now, so I can do that, and you can pay by. If you're in New Zealand, you can bank transfer or you can do PayPal. If you're overseas, I do accept PayPal, so we can connect. If you're in Ottawa or Arizona or in the northern hemisphere, just message me so we can work out a time difference, because I am ahead of you guys. But I will connect with you. And I'm also on Instagram, and I'm also on YouTube. I'm still working on the YouTube system, but I come on with Lillian and Angelic Empowerment International Network every Wednesday night, usually at 8 o'clock your time. So with Lillian, every, say, 2 p.m. Thursdays New Zealand Standard Time. So that's my time. But yeah, if there's any questions or messages, just please message me through my Facebook page. That's usually the quickest way you can get hold of me. Or else drop a line to Lillian to connect with both of us like you have now. So, and I'm not sure about this weekend, but maybe next weekend or next week I'll do another live on my own through my page, but I'll connect with share that event with everyone on the Angelic Empowerment International group page, also with my page. So just keep an eye out on those if I'm doing a lives by myself. So yeah.
And the great Kim
That's it.
Keely and I can be back every Wednesday night. We have moved the time to 8:30 p.m. to allot for the channel of diversity in the capital. Our new associate friend, Andre Pearl, who is the one and only host of Diversity in the Capital, and he's on every Wednesday at 7 p.m. And we will be live right after his TV show. Every Wednesday, 8:30, Kim and I are here. And sometimes we're not all there, but we're here and we are live to provide you with mini readings. In closing, if anyone is interested in, where's my script? So again, my name is Lillian Clarier and I am the host of AEIN. And we are coming to you live from YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and we look forward to much more extensions coming up soon. Upcoming in February, we have Wanda and myself who will be doing a series, a class actually, on the 15 major archangels, the crystals, the chakras, and the works associated with that. So every Sunday at 3:33 p.m., stay tuned for the associated archangels, their crystals, chakra, meanings, color, astrology sign, and a heck of a lot more. I know that Wanda is going to be providing a special discount for group VIP members only, VIP members only. So be sure to tune in next week at 3:33 p.m. So we have some other stuff coming up. I mean, on tomorrow, actually, we have Phyllis Morris coming to us live. She is a tarot and oracle card reader as well. We have, wow, there's a lot coming up. We have, goodness, we have Michelle Loon Fortin, who is an animal reader, an animal energy reader, and so much more. She's an awesome person. So keep your eye out for that. She's going to be amazing to have with us. So we have Phyllis tomorrow, an animal reader coming to us. We have Kim every Wednesday. We have 15 major archangels coming up. And wow, let me see. I do know that Rose will be coming back, hopefully on the 5th of February. We have Julia Dudley, who's put some bids in for the 12th. We have Philip coming in to teach us about Tai Chi and meditation. And he's a master Kung Fu Tai Chi. You're going to love this man, so much energy, with Celine, a yoga teacher. And the beat goes on. If you are interested in being in our spotlights, or we're always welcoming artisans, readers, and we're looking for live information, informational events. We're looking for live interactives. If you're interested in, you've got something you want to share and would like to be on the spotlight, please contact Angelic Empowerment International on the doobly-doo link. Just hit the arrow key and you will find the whole description for Kim and I. We have maybe time for one more, Kim.
Yep.
Got the thumbs up. Hello from Vienta. She would love a message today.
Hi. Hello. Welcome. I know. Yeah. Alrighty. Ooh, that one jumped out. Oh, that's so cool. Air and water dragon. Can you see that? That's so cool. Alrighty. Helps you connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition. Develop your psychic abilities. Be open to enlightenment. Express your inner soul. I already know that you're a spiritual person. So, as if you were watching from the beginning, we were talking about being, we all have different abilities and every different gifts. Don't be afraid of using yours. I know that you already have the abilities. I know I I definitely, because somebody's telling me to almost give you a kick up the backside again. It's start getting out there, start putting your abilities to use. Start using yeah, I'm getting a real kick in the pants here, and that's not from me. It's because I've already had my boot up the backside. So there's spirit wants you to keep going. They want you to quiet your mind down so you can actually start. It's almost like you've got to filter through the crap. So there might be so much subconscious stuff going on in your head, and you're not being able to hear what spirit wants you to do, or because I'm getting messages, and it's almost like bullet point messages. They're like that, right? You got to do this. You got to do this. You got to do this. So that it's almost like stop thinking, because I'm getting these clogs going around and around, and it's like I don't know, it's like someone is talking over the spirit as well. So, yeah, just quiet your mind and start trying to tune in and listen to what spirit wants you to say. I've got a female coming through. I don't know if she's your mum or a mum. It's got a very motherly energy. Wants to give you a big hug, and I can smell violets. I don't know if you know what violets are, little violets, purple violets, and they have a very sweet smell. But I'm giving you a bunch of violets. So I don't know who this. It was a very loving, motherly figure. I don't know if it is mum or grandma or someone like that, or someone who you felt was like a mother hen sort of thing. But she's giving me to give to you a bunch of violets. So, because I can smell them and I can see them. So, um, I'll leave that with you. So, enjoy your violets.
Violets. Yes.
Mm.
All righty. Well, Kimmy, I think we're plumb tuckered out. What do you think?
I think so. Well, it was a pretty I don't know, it was good. It was good tonight to release a few things about concerns. And I know that if people are watching and they watched us from the beginning, then please feel free to press or comment or something or message one of us. If you have got a concerns and you feel frustrated or you feel, you just need that little bit of reassurance, because we all need to feel proud in ourselves, but also encourage others to feel proud about themselves. So yeah, and I'm just every day I'm blessed to be able to share with everybody. I'm blessed to be able to work with Lillian and others that are just embracing me. And I just want you guys out there in La La Land, as I call it, just to embrace who you are and be proud of yourselves. So, yeah,
That's right.
I'll leave that with you guys.
So I'm going to leave this with you, audience. Same question we started with. What do you think? Do you think that each and every person who does readings needs to use all of these gifts? Should they be
Mm.
using crystals, tarot cards, mediumship, Reiki, healing? Do we need to be using all of those things? Is it a necessity? Or do you love us with just the skills and talents we have and appreciate that variety is the spice of life? If you believe that variety is the spice of life, please leave hashtag variety in the comments. We
Yeah,
love you. We appreciate
thank
you.
you.
We are out of here. Like we say, we get drained sometimes. See you next Wednesday, right, Kuni Matadi?
Bye, take care. Bye.